You already mentioned your attitude about skepticism. I also have the same.
Hmm.
And maybe you also know people who like crystals and some kind of
Right.
shamanistic things.
Yeah.
And interestingly, some of them say, "Oh, I know it's not real. I'm not Stone Aged man. I'm civilized, but
Yes.
it
Yes.
really helps me on some level, and it works for me." Maybe when it works, it's some kind of placebo or mesmer thing, but I don't think it's a classical placebo because they consciously know that those kind of things do not have real powers. But they say it helps them even
Hmm.
if they don't believe in it. So,
Yeah.
what do
Yeah. I
you
know.
think
Okay.
about
So
this?
I will tell you that I absolutely respect that attitude, uh, because uh, because I think that that's an attitude that people who are uh, healthy members of our society have developed about everything. Okay, so here's where I see the difference. If somebody believes in the healing power of crystals, and they believe that the crystal itself heals them, they are wrong and they are fooling themselves. There is no evidence whatsoever, and there have been multiple tests that disprove it. Crystals are crystals. They do not have any actual healing power. They have power to do other things. A quartz crystal, has the power to help us tell time, for example. It vibrates at a certain frequency, but that frequency is so high and so little that it's not affecting you directly. However, if you know that the crystal itself isn't magical, but you like the idea of a crystal that has a vibration, and it makes you think, I also have a vibration. There's a certain energy about everything in the world. There's this connectedness, and it's pretty, and it makes me feel good, and I can wear it on a necklace, and think about all the time, like that crystal's part of the earth. I'm part of the earth. There are these connections. There are these meanings. There's this deeper significance to all of this. Then yes, that is a great attitude, and that is a good psychological tool to keep yourself focused on positive things that you can do for the world and do for yourself. The biggest transformation that you can make to the world is to transform yourself. That is where it starts. If you want the world to change, you change first. You make the change from within that you want the world to be. And if we all did that, we would make a big impact. And people do that all the time. I do that. Now, the reason I say that people with healthy minds do this all the time is, I mean, we we give that same kind of meaning, that same kind of magical meaning that you might give to a crystal or to some other talisman. We give that same magical meaning to jewelry. We give that same magical meaning to clothing. We give that same magical meaning to our possessions, such as an LP, hanging on the wall. It's not serving its purpose on your wall, but it serves another purpose. It has meaning to you. When you look at it, it means something. When you put on particular clothes, it means something. Every time that you groom yourself, that you shave, it has meaning. All appearances make a difference to attitudes because it makes us feel better about ourselves and the world and the way we present ourselves to the world. So that's where the magic in objects actually comes from. It comes from our mind perceiving them as being more than just the object they are.